the south side of Chicago. Welcome to the home of the White Sox, Guaranteed Rate Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Lucas Giolito gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, you know, we talk a lot of teams that go from worst to first, but how about Lucas Giolito? He went from one of the worst pitchers in Major League Baseball to one of the best in a short amount of time. He has a no-hitter in his back pocket. Great fastball, straight changeup combination. His changeup is so good, he almost uses it like conventional pitchers use a curveball or a slider. Basically a two-pitch guy. If he has that straight changeup, he can throw up a lot of zeros.
Fouled away.
First pitch, 3-10.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike three.
Batting second.
Whit Merrifield next to bat. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's totaled 4 hits in 28 tries. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
This one's flared off to the right side. Garcia ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out. Chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
At the plate now, George Brett. No balls and 1 strike. Fouled off. Just getting started here on the south side in this one. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. KC down in order. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. And now, Minnie Minoso. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the White Sox, the left fielder, number 9.
Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Damon is underneath this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Batting second.
A moment here from the
third
south side to
baseman.
take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Yohan Moncada comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Saberhagen has worked his way through more than 2,500 innings in his career, and during that time he sent over 1,700 batters packing via the strikeout. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the right fielder, Harold Baines.
That'll bring up Harold Baines, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Here's the pitch. Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box, Frank Thomas, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Baines leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-2 to Frank Thomas.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-2 now. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And another foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. White Sox come up empty first time around. We'll head to the 2nd in Chicago. No score. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Past history with Lucas Giolito. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's taken him deep once. First delivery to him. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Hit high and deep out to left. Racing back the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 2nd home run early in the year. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. So take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Bounce it to the left side. Moncada fields it cleanly. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
In is Jorge Soler. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. 3-1.
That's inside.
On deck, Carlos Santana. The 3-1. There's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Past history with Lucas Giolito, just a 3-for-13 batting line. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Two and one to the Royals' first baseman. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Michael Taylor, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Sliced hard on the ground. He's got it. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Royals. Last half of the second set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Paul Konerko.
Paul Konerko.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And there's a swing and a miss by Konerko. Just needs to make contact now. Down 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
High in the air out to center field. Soler's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 6.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Batting 7th.
Up next for Chicago, Louis Aparicio. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
2 out, nobody on. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
The 2-1 home.
Down to 3-1.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi.
Adalberto Mondesi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in now, Johnny Damon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. Two and 0 count. Here it comes.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Mondesi gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runners off for second. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt here is there, and he's out trying to take second. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. So next to the plate for the Royals, Whit Merrifield flew out last time up. Now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. KC leads this one 1-0. And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Yasmani Grandal.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
The 2-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Leury Garcia. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Mondesi backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, number 9.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Minnie Minoso. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And now pitch on the way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Damon will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, George Brett. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Fouled off.
Nope,
This
that's
one's
a ball.
outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here now the 2-2. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And up steps Salvador Perez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0. Oh, that pitch is out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. First pitch on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. In the air, down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here comes the 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. One out, bases empty, and that will bring up Harold Baines. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's out number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
First offering. Pitch is popped up. Santana is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Royals 1 and the White Sox nothing. Now at the plate here is Jorge Soler. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance.
Number 12, Jorge Soler.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
So now Carlos Santana. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. One and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Here's another 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Garcia is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Michael A. Taylor.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Taylor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 2-1.
Oh, that's out.
2 out, nobody on. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
The 2-2. Struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. KC down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
White Sox, the designated hitter, Paul Konerko.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
Nope,
Paul Konerko is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Grounded to the right. Santana's got it. And that's out number 1.
Up next to Chicago, the center fielder, Eloy.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. And now the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Fouled off. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
11.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Louis Aparicio,
Nope, 1-0.
as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Here it comes. 1-1 the count now. And the pitch.
Yeah, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Mondesi is there, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail this one 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike. Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Here it is, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Hit out toward second. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Johnny Damon, he went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1-0 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Hey.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1-2, here it comes. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
With Merritt.
With Merrifield next to hit. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Cold strike at the knees, 1-1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
The count is 2-1.
Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Royals 1 and the White Sox nothing. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. She'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Here comes the 1-2.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So now here is Leury Garcia, flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch of the AB now.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Damon is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 9.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Minnie Minoso. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. It remains 1-0. Digging in now for Kansas City, George Brett. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Swinging a soft liner, barehanded at his knees. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. First delivery to him. This one's down to third. Moncada has it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now back, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Next up is Andrew Benintendi. First pitch on the way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Thomas will take this one over to first, and with that, the inning ends. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're on top 1-0. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Now the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Popped up. Santana is under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
The right fielder, number 3, Harold Baines.
Next to hit is Harold Baines, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the first pitch.
Well,
this is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
High in the air out to center field. Damon is camped under this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
So 2 away. Here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And here is the big hurt, Frank Thomas. First pitch on the way.
hey!
And that's got to fire you
0-1
up
the
right
count.
there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge
Yeah, 1
pitch
ball,
after
1 strike.
challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box, Paul Konerko, and it's fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And it's 2-1 now to Konerko.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have grown up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Royals are on top 1-0. Jay Spry will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 57, Jay Spry.
Stepping in, Jorge Soler. His career numbers against this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fry has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
In now, Carlos Santana, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0 and 2.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Digging in will be Michael Taylor. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set, and the pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Check swing here, and they'll appeal it down to first, but Carl Dixon's right on it. He went around, so that's strike one. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Nope. That's inside.
2-2. Three and two to the Royals' designated hitter.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a ground ball for Aparicio. It's short. He's got it. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. KC down in order. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
The 1-1. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Row. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Tim Anderson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Anderson.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Robert on at first, nobody out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Damon will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. Quick check on that time run at first. And the runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
1-0 home. Pitch outside. The throw. He gets in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now running at second base, number 88.
1 out, 1 on, and a 1-run game. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Benintendi will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Leori Garcia.
Ready now for the White Sox. Leori Garcia, a base knock to the outfield, could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. And this will be fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he fouls this one off.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Tim Anderson is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter.
Number 7.
Luis Robert will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now in center, number 88, Luis.
Evan Marshall enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Marshall.
Now to the plate, here is Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Adalberto Mondesi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off. Now the 2-0 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
Ball 4,
and this pitch
down.
misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Johnny Damon singled in his last at-bat. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
And that misses, ball one. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-0 home.
Yeah.
A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Here now the 2-2. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And that becomes the first out of the inning.
The batter number 50, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Next to stand in is Whit Merrifield. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First offering, runner breaks for third. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
One out and a runner on third. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ball even at 2-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed
The 2-2 one more time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Now to bat, George Brett. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Ball inside.
Misses, ball 2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Royals 2 and the White Sox nothing. At the plate now is Minnie Minoso. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the AB now. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Kyle Zimmer takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 45, Kyle Zimmer.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 1 ball, no strikes to count. No one out with a runner at second. Two balls and no strikes to count to Yoan Moncada.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
That's ball strike. 3 balls, no strike.
Harold Baines waits on deck. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder.
So the next to bat will be Harold Baines. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
deep grounder down the first baseline. But this will get fouled, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Ripped down the line. Brett has it. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
To the plate now, Frank Thomas. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The White Sox down to their last strike. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize he's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 2-0 finish today. The Kansas City Royals claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Brett Saberhagen takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Lucas Giolito is settled with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. Kyle Zimmer earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. For the White Sox, no runs, 3 hits, no errors, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 27 minutes. Our paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field this afternoon, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.